truck. It's so fucked up. Really, dude? Yeah, go. You can still go. Fucking dumbass. Let's talk about a specific topic today instead of just wandering on some random things. I talked to my friends yesterday and they were like, well, I talked to two of my friends and one of them was like, yo, you should talk about the economy. And then I'm kind of like, I mean, the economy is nice and all, but I'm not a politician. And my other friend talked about, I don't know, I think he was like higher or some shit, because he was like, talk about homeless people, their scams, and the Illuminati. I mean, come on, guys. This is the kind of people I got to rely on. Let's talk about the story of my first bike. Holy shit. Alright, this will be a treat. So, my first bike was a 2009 Ninja 250. It was a fucking awesome bike. It was blue and shit. And I'll put a picture up so you can see it. Let me fast forward. The reason I got rid of the bike is because I travel like long distances sometimes, and plus, you know, I wanted a bigger bike because, you know, I'm one of those reckless people. I'm not really reckless, but I'm just a fag, and I wanted a bigger bike, so I bought a bigger bike. Oh shit, we're gonna do that tunnel sound. Who wants to hear the tunnel sound? I want to hear the tunnel sound, tunnel sound, tunnel sound. Anyway, so when I first got my Ninja, like, I didn't know how to start it. I don't know what any of these fucking instruments were, these like side things. No, I had to go on YouTube and look up like videos on how to start a motorcycle, ride a motorcycle, because I've never ridden any sort of like two-wheel before, like a bicycle, yeah, but like a motorcycle, never. I go to the dealership, and it's like a sketchy fucking dealership in like Miami. And like, I don't know if you know Miami, but like Little Havana, Miami is like it's not a good place to be. How about that? And I will always love you. Anyway, so I didn't want to start out on a 600. Like, honestly, I didn't even know what these like numbers meant. I just knew that a motorcycle is a motorcycle and a motorcycle is fast. So I didn't look at like CCs or any like these numbers. I didn't look at any of that. So, because I didn't know what they meant. That's nice. I go to the dealership, I sit on the bike, I'm in love, I take it home. Hold on a second. How am I going to get it home? Because the dealership from my house is about 20 minutes away on like a big interstate. It takes 20 minutes to get there. I call up one of my friends, and who's actually in the Marines, and his brother is like one of my good friends, and he's one of my good friends too. And I was like, hey, yo, can you bring your truck over and tow his bike? He's like, oh yeah, sure. So he brings his truck over, and he puts the I don't know how he does it. He's like an expert. He's like, oh yeah, I've like towed quads and bikes and scooters before in my truck. Like, okay, this dude knows what he's doing. Bullshit! That's fucking bullshit! He did not know. Like, he knew what he was doing, but like, it was so close. Like, when we were driving on I-95, and like, you see this Honda in front of me? Like, imagine, like, he was this close. I mean, he was more like this close to cars going like 85 miles an hour on I-95. And I'm just like, yo, we're like, slow the fuck. Ah, there's like rocks. We'll always follow you. I know, I have a good voice. We're towing it home, and when he tows it home, like, I get to my house, and I'm so fucking ecstatic. He takes it off like his bed of his truck. But holy shit, dude. He was like, alright, let me ride it and see, you know, how it rides. So I was like, okay, you know, I didn't know any better. So he rides it. I mean, he knows how to ride. He used to ride like dirt bikes and quads and all that shit. But he's like, okay, get on. And I was like, okay. I get on. First thing I do, stall. I don't think there's been one person in the history of anywhere that has, like, when they first got on a motorcycle, they haven't stalled a bike. I mean, you know what I mean? That's the kind of, like, shit that I had to deal with. Like, that was my life. Okay, so I get on the bike, stall the bike, he starts cracking up, and then he's just like, well, you don't know how to ride a motorcycle? And I was just like, fuck no, I don't know how to ride a motorcycle, I just got on this thing. He's like, oh, so let me teach. So he teaches me for about 15 minutes, no more than 15 minutes, and he's like, okay, I gotta go. And I was just like, fuck, okay, whatever. So it's me, my friend, and my other friend who were there for like moral support because they don't know how to fucking ride a motorcycle either. And not to bash on them, but like they were the most fucking helpful. So we're practicing for about 2.5 hours, and my bike starts making some weird fucking noise, like chirp! And I'm just like, what the fuck is that noise? And we thought, because like, you know the little, when you turn a bike on, there's the little like engine sign on. So the bike has a little sign, and we're kind of freaking out. We're like, holy shit, you rode the bike for like an hour and a half, you overheated the bike because you fucking stalled it so much. And then to be completely honest with you, I only stalled it like 3 times. Okay, that's pretty good. I didn't know where fucking neutral was. Like I could never like know the gears. It was like, it was my first day, come on, cut me some slack. So I'm going, all right, and then we put the bike away, and then this is where I do some fucking research. Like I'm looking on YouTube videos, everything I can possibly find about these fucking motorcycles. Oh shit. And I do that a bunch. I still do it. So I'm always checking behind me to see if there's cops behind me, like, because, you know, brothers don't got no mirrors, so it's kind of necessary. Next day, I get on, don't stall once. Shit, alright. I'm a little overly confident, so I take the bike out on the road. Worst fucking idea I could ever. Like, I took the back roads to go to my friend's house, which is no more than like half a mile away, but it's past a big highway. Like, not getting on the highway, you just have to pass by it. So I'm passing by. So I'm passing by this big ass highway, and this fucking guy in a Scion, like, you know those box cars, that's fucking ugly as shit, he fucking like cuts me off. He cuts me off, and then he like screams on his brakes. I'm just like, why the fuck would you do this to me? And then I stall, right? Like I go, and like I get in front of him, I forget to pull the clutch in, and like I stall. Not only do I stall the bike, but like I drop the bike. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a noob that drops the bike. So I drop the bike, pick the bike back up, and here's the fucking kicker of the story. I picked the bike back up after dropping it like a fucking noob. I pick it up, and then like I get on and I can't start the bike, and I'm just like, I'm panicking. I'm just like, fuck, I broke the bike, I broke the transmission, fuck, I gotta go return it to the fucking dealership. And then me and my friends were just standing there like in the middle of this fucking highway. My other friend is like flagging down cars so they won't like hit me, and we're trying to fucking start this bike, and I'm just like, it won't start! It won't start! Ah! Ah! But eventually we figured out there was a kickstand. So we finally figured out it was a fucking kickstand, and then I start the bike, and I started in third. I'm like, fuck, I can't fucking get it to move. And then we're just like, fuck, downshift, and that's the story of my first bike. That sucks. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Leave any comments, like the video, swag, like how you all day.